Okay, welcome back everybody. I am on my way back into Chiang Mai city again. And if you can see behind me, it's actually quite a nice day. Not very overcast. I would say 40-50% cloud cover. Quite warm, very humid. It is around about 10 o'clock in the morning. Everything seems fine. I have actually checked the weather apps and the weather websites, and it still rather says the same. So today seems to be okay. Tonight looks like the weather front starts to come across to the north of Thailand, but Sunday, tomorrow, doesn't look good. The storm surges and the big round red symbols on the weather apps are very red, as I said, so I'm hoping they will dissipate and peter out before they reach us. But inevitably we're going to get some rain. How much? Again, we just have to wait and see what Mother Nature brings us. So I'll go back to the same 3 points that I did the other day, see what's changed. I'm expecting the river level to have dropped a little bit, but I'm just guessing at this stage. So we'll go in and see what it all looks like today. So as you can see, it's a little bit clearer day today. Not as many high-level clouds. But you should be able to see on the right-hand side of the screen that there's clouds hanging over the top of Doi Suthep. But cross the bridge and go over the river again. And looks like the river level is still quite high. But again, we'll go and make those comparisons at the same 3 locations again. And looks like I might get pulled over again. No, I'm all good. Local couple, no helmets. So we'll get over to the right here and we'll head down into Chinatown or the Warrawat markets. Okay, as you can see, I am back on the Chanson Bridge over the Ping River. Things are looking a little bit better today. As you can see, and as I suggested on the way here, the skies are quite clear. Directly above me, it's all blue sky. It's quite warm, bit of a breeze flowing, so it's quite nice. It is earlier in the day, so it's not too bad. By comparison to yesterday, the river level has dropped fairly significantly. If you have a look at the water pipe down over there again, we have 3 feet or a metre below, whereas yesterday it was only about 1 foot, 1.5 feet. Just in the distance there you can see the footpath or the walking area at river level, whereas the other day you couldn't see that. More clearance under the bridge in front of us, and the business just over there you can actually see their fence now, so that's come. So for our other comparison, we'll walk back over to the Sai Ping restaurant. The river is still flowing quite quickly. You can see the footings of the pylons for the bridge now, so again, good signs. quite warm today. I think it's going to get up to around about the low 30s. And you wouldn't know, but it's, you wouldn't know that anything is coming our way. And again, I'll just reiterate that that's from the weather forecast that I've seen on a mobile phone app and a couple of websites that I've looked at. And another good comparison, you'll see down here at the Sai Ping restaurant. The other day, the water level was up to those stairs that you should be able to see there in the shadows. Now you can see the footpath and part of the garden that was submerged the other day. So, looking good. Beautiful day here in Chiang Mai. For how long? We'll just have to wait and see. I might take the opportunity to go for a little bit of a ride up in the mountains today. A little bit cooler up there. Go and grab some lunch and a cup of coffee or some juice, whatever takes my fancy at the time. But we'll go to the other two places now. Okay, coming up to the second place for our comparisons. Just next to the Centara Hotel. And here we are again at the second bridge. So you should be able to see that the water level is a fair bit lower. What do we got? About a metre, 1.2 metres below the bottom railing of the bridge. Water still flowing quite quickly. There's a little bit of debris floating around as well, coming from upstream. Be able to see the mountains in the distance there, so Doi Sutet, Doi Pui. The clouds are just traversing across the top of the mountain there. May head up there a little bit later. Like I said, while the sun is shining today, I might go for a bit of a ride. But so far, good news. Let's move on. Okay, back still on the eastern side of the river, back in Kawilla Park. And by comparison, you can still see that the water level is still high, but it has dropped. Again, I'd estimate it's dropped by about a metre over the last day, day and a half. So, back in Kawilla Park, very humid today. Very humid. Nice skies. I've stopped at the coffee shop. I say coffee shop, but I'm getting an orange smoothie, one of my favourites here in Chiang Mai. I'll go and grab it because I need to wet my whistle and stay hydrated. So this little coffee shop is at Tarot Coffee. I think that's what that says. All sorts of coffee, fruit juices, smoothies. Two lovely ladies are in there busy working away. There are quite a few people in the park today. Looks like they serve some sandwiches and light meals as well. Bit of the seating area here. So nice fresh orange juice. One of the better things about Chiang Mai is the quality variety of fruit that they produce here in and around Chiang Mai and up in the mountains. Always fresh. Haven't had a bad smoothie. Sawadee krap.
Welcome to Chiang Mai.
Kopama krap. I've said it before, people here are just so friendly. Always got a smile on their face. Okay, in went the orange juice, some ice. I did say one noi, which means a little bit sweet. A dash of salt. And it's all blended up. Alright, we'll continue on for a little walk down here. Actually, we'll follow this path down here. We're going to have a look at those two pavilions we saw the other day. I estimated that the floor of the pavilions, I'll call them pavilions, I don't know what the Thai name is for them, but for now we'll call them pavilions. I estimated that the floor was covered by about 1 metre of water. The dredging operations are still continuing. We saw the pump pumping all the sandy water through the pipes. And straight away I can see by some of the railing here that the water is down. Go down a bit further today so you can see what actually occurs when some of the these areas get flooded. And it's a bit of a mess. They have sandbagged the entrance to this building here, or the thoroughfare through the building, so they are anticipating the water to rise. If I go down to these steps, you can see by the mud that this is where the water was lapping the other day. You can see the water lines on the little pylons here. Now underneath all that muddy slurry there is concrete. I guess there's a couple of inches of mud there. But as you saw the other day, you couldn't get down there. Again, I'm thinking about another 800 millimetres to a foot, 800 millimetres to a metre. So again, I'm just hoping that the water levels don't get up too bad, get up too high. So I think I might just leave it here, guys. Thanks for watching. I know it was just probably a little bit of a boring update, but it's an update nonetheless. And I don't say this very often, but please, if you like the videos that I'm producing for you, if you want to see more, then please subscribe, hit the like button, and comment if you like. What are some of the things that you want to know about? What are the things that you're liking about my videos? Because it would mean a lot to me. It will certainly help the channel out. And as I said, I don't say it very often, so please have a go. It costs you nothing. So one of the few things in life that are free. If you're watching this video, just tap on the like button, the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.